So about 2 weeks ago, somebody asked probably the most popular question I see every year leading up to Q4. What do you guys use to do niche research? But niche research is a tongue twister, but it is such an important topic that I thought I'd share an easy to follow guide that you can use over and over. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you can see all the interviews I did with some of my favorites and your favorite YouTubers, and my experience after being fortunate enough to visit the Printify headquarters in Riga, Latvia 2 weeks ago. Niche research is crucial if you're planning to start a new business, a blog, or any venture really. It helps you identify profitable markets or topics that are tailored to a specific audience. So what exactly is a niche? A niche is basically an area of interest. That's it, like classic cars. A niche market, on the other hand, is the target audience who are interested in that niche and who ultimately you're gonna wanna sell your classic car stuff to. That's the easy part. Just the idea of niche research alone can be a little scary, but I promise you it's not that bad. So here's a step-by-step guide on how to do niche research Jay's way for Etsy and Merch by Amazon. First, you gotta brainstorm ideas. Write down, interests, passions, hobbies, and some skills. Consider pain points or problems that you can solve for other people. Number 2 is a Google search. Enter your niche keywords and see what kind of websites, businesses, or blogs that are already in that space. Is the content there decent quality? And if you're already familiar with the niche, do you spot anything missing or any gaps that you might be able to fill? Number 3 is ask ChatGPT. You can ask AI to give you some niche product ideas to sell based on what you wrote down and what you Googled. Number 4 is to use niche research tools to validate whether there's any real demand. And no, this does not mean looking for low competition niches or keywords, because sometimes low competition just means low demand. And low demand actually means low sales. And nobody wants to waste their time with no sales. And I'd rather get a small piece of the giant pie than the whole pie if it's the size of a coin or a poker chip. Know what I mean? I gotta stress this again because I see people all the time asking questions like, I did my keyword research and I found some low competition niches and keywords, so I created 200 listings for that target market. But I'm getting no sales. Or I'm the only one and I'm ranking on the first page for my search terms, but no sales. So I say again, if there's absolutely no competition, it might be a sign that there's just absolutely no market. On the other hand though, if a niche is oversaturated, it might be hard to break in. To that I'd say look for a unique angle, like a new design or putting a trending aesthetic spin on an existing idea. Or maybe sub-niche a bit, like looking at fishing or saltwater fishing versus just the outdoors. For me, this is where Everbe comes in. This tool has a sweet little Chrome extension that gives you all the insight into keyword trends, search volume, and potential competitors, and it's so easy to use. Okay, I know I said this was easy, but trust me, it's easier than even you think it is. So the tool is Everbe here. You can see that it's got a cool little Chrome extension that this green little indicator here says on, so you know it's working. Also, when you're on Etsy, you can see that it appends your Etsy page with this little blue bar here that you can kind of hover. Nice and tucked out of the way, nothing in your face or anything like that. I'm just gonna search Dog Mom here because I know that Dog Mom and Dog Mom gifts are very popular year round. It's a perfect evergreen niche to get, your feet wet. And we can see here that Dog Mom gift has over 4,000 monthly searches. What you can do here is click on this one, it'll populate Dog Mom gift, or we can type the word gift and hit the search bar. I'm just gonna click on Dog Mom gift because it looked like it was one of the highest searched ones. And then instead of going through all of this and picking apart, like typically you would look at something like this with like 2,300 reviews, 36,000 reviews, definitely stuff here you might want to check out. But Everbe makes it so easy. You just go over here and hover and click on product analytics, and now it's going to show us our listings for Dog Mom gift that were in the search results. The entire database of 26,000 listings. I don't shy away from high competition. I told you guys this already. Low competition sometimes just means low demand or no demand, so it's just can be a waste of time. So I don't get scared off by high competition at all. What we can do here is you can sift here by monthly sales and sort. So you can see that some things are doing, some serious bank here, or likewise, I'm going to keep an eye on that one. We can search by monthly revenue. So right away, you can see that this Dog Mom shirt, it looks like custom dog ears, and we can just move this over so we can see the title. Custom dog ear sweatshirt, Dog Mom sweatshirt. Shop name, Serenade Craft. It's selling for about $39 US, $1,200 plus per month, almost $48,000 in monthly revenue the shop is doing on this one listing. And you hover over here, it blows up the thumbnail a little bit so you can see that it looks like dog ears with the name Bella in between it. So it's probably, you pick the style of dog and you type the word in there. Apart from that, this is showing like all the average favorites, like the average price and the average monthly sales. But this is crazy. There's so many other things. There's another Dog Mom sweatshirt. I'm particularly interested in the apparel because that's what I sell. Even this is a huge one. Average price is $33 US. They're doing almost $9,000 a month on one listing. Custom Dog Ears t-shirt. Same shop, $38 average price for the shirt, $5,700 a month in sales on one t-shirt. This is one listing. So let's go and look at this listing. So I just click on it. It tells us right here. It gives you a nice little snapshot, estimated monthly sales, and it tells you with the pop-ups based on recent activity. This is the expected number of sales in the last month for this listing. And the same here, this is the expected revenue in the last month for this listing. This is absolutely an insane amount of dollars for one sweater. And we're not even at the peak of Christmas. Like, I would follow this and I'd be surprised if this doesn't double by, mid-November, a month and a half from now. Total sales, 19,000 sales, listing age, 16 months. So they've been around for just over one Christmas kind of thing now, so almost a year and a half. 29,000 favorites. The views, 276 reviews per month. Conversion rate, 2.4. Visibility score, obviously 100%. I don't know if there's many sweater listings doing any better than this. And then it tells you all here in this snapshot. This is the 13 keywords here. Dog people, custom dog name, all the keywords it's ranking for. So this is the search volume based on the monthly basis. You can see estimated average searches per month on Etsy. This is the competition, the number of competing listings there are for this keyword. Yes, it's got competition. Gift for dog lover. Look at that. Yes, it's got 35,000 people using the dog people tag. There's custom dog name, almost 100,000. But these people are not shying away from competition. And I don't blame them. We can click right here, view on Etsy. Just click on this and it'll take you right to the listing. So it showed us that there was a ton of 29,000 reviews, I think. So we can scroll to the bottom. You guys know this. Yeah, look at that. Not reviews, sorry, favorites. Look at that, 29,646 favorites. The reviews for this item, 4,400, just this item. So now we can look at this listing. Look how simple this is. It's just a line drawing of a particular dog, a certain breed with the name. Yeah, there we go. So we got line drawings of, and it tells you, Aussie Doodle, Australian Shepherd, Beagle, Border Collie, Bichon, Boxer, blah, 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 right? So all you have to do, I'm sure, is pick one of those and enter the name. So let's see. Size options, so they got t-shirt, sweatshirt, and hoodie. Nice to see that they don't have a one-off product for $7 or anything ridiculous like we've seen that people call it a loss leader. It's sometimes can be more like a bait and switch. They're not doing this. I have some listings just like this, a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, and a hoodie. Especially around Christmas, it's the perfect option. Then they have black and white color. You can examine this listing, all the colors they offer. For example, number 6 and Buddy. So this is exactly what I was saying. So they can we can print up to 3 dog breeds. 1 dog breed will print on the pocket side. 2 or 3 dog breeds will print in the middle of the item. So they're essentially telling you that if you pick 2 or 3 dog breeds, it's going to be right across the front of your sweatshirt. So please write the breed number from the photos and the name of your dog. So if you wanted a boxer, you would hit 6 and then write Buddy or whatever it is, right? So this is how easy it is to validate a niche with Everbe. It's kind of ridiculous. You can also see the same snapshot if you go here, just click on that, it tells you everything. You can even copy all of their keywords like this right here, tags copied. If I went into my shop, go into any listing, these are just listings I created for the display purposes of teaching and instructing. I can kill all of these and then we can paste them all here and they're already separated by commas. So then I just have to click add and it breaks it all down. How easy is that? This is what I'm telling you. Like, I'm not kidding when I say this is easy to do. And then you would, just publish, right? But you can do so much with this tool so quickly. And all you have to do if you're like, oh no, how do I get back to Etsy? You just click this X here. That's it, it's gone. You can go back in product analytics. You can go into keyword research if you want. Search Dog Mom gift just to stay on that trend. And you can see all of the keywords now, not just what's relating, right? So there's over 500 pages here. You can see competition. go by high competition, you're seeing, so it shows you right at the top the actual one I searched for, and then it shows all the high competition based on, in order from highest to lowest, but it puts your particular search keyword right at the top. So at a glance, you can see how it ranks compared to every other keyword. So then you can see how there's gift for mom gift and mom gifts for mom. These would be what would be considered as broad matched keywords. So I have a video that I'll link here about titles and tags for Etsy, how to exact match and how to broad match. It breaks it all down for you in a nice bite-sized, easy to understand kind of way. But yeah, that's why you're seeing that, because they're broad matched and not exact matching. But it tells you the amount of search volume. And do you think that maybe you could get a small slice of this pie? For me, it would be absolutely worth it, right? A small slice of a 4 million competition pie doesn't mean that you're not going to get 0 sales or not make anything. It just means that if you make, even 0.25% of sales into this niche at all, you're probably going to make some decent money. And one of the other nice features to have right in Etsy like this is the calculator. So, at any point when you're listing your stuff and you want to know how much money you're going to make, you can pop this calculator open off the side menu here and you're good to go, right? Yeah, it makes it so easy. So that is Everbe in a nutshell. On to number 5.
Number 5 is virtual hangouts. Where does the target audience hang out online? Reddit and Facebook, for example, are like big online clubs. You can find groups that talk about almost anything. By joining some of these groups, you can see what people like, what they don't like, what's new, what's hot, and you can look for recently asked questions or problems that people discuss like on the regular, kind of like this topic in niche research. TikTok is also a great place to see what's trending and what's starting to go viral before it actually blows up. Other websites like Discord are giant chat rooms, and if you're into games, you can find rooms where people talk about their favorite games, share tips, and even play together. And sometimes you'll catch on to some banter that's going on or trending like lingo or funny slogans or stuff like that. And then there's the real life hangouts. Where does the target audience hang out in real life? Maybe try to engage in community events related to your niche. This kind of thing can give you real world insights that sometimes purely digital research might miss. Then there's special spots. Like every interest has its own special place. If you love books, book clubs and coffee shops might be your go-to. Or if you're into old cars, maybe there's a classic car show nearby. There's also events. There are events for almost every interest. These can be massive, like a music concert or a trade show, or small like a local club meeting in your town or a trivia night. They're great for finding like-minded people and learning about new things or upcoming trends too. Another great one is to just make friends. The best part about having an interest is sharing it with others, right? When you meet people who like the same things as you, you can share tips, stories, and even make new memories together, and maybe even share a few laughs. But whether online or in person, if you've identified or built your own audience or know people in that potential niche, ask them about their needs, ask them about their challenges, and ask them if they'd be interested in your potential design solution. After doing the research, then you can reevaluate the niches you shortlisted. Think about your long-term commitment, the potential audience size, monetization strategies like how to sell stuff, and whether you have a personal interest in the topic. Because when you really enjoy something, it doesn't seem to feel like work anymore. It'll definitely be more fun. And when you're having fun, you want to learn more and do more anyway. And here's a bonus tip. Are there any e-magazines or newsletters that you can maybe subscribe to in that niche? If so, these could be awesome resources to find new ideas before they actually start trending. And they'll be served up right into your inbox, usually on a weekly basis. Can't ask for better than that. This all still sounds like a lot? No worries. It becomes much easier if you plan for the long term and actually have a personal interest in the niche or niches when you start out. And by staying informed, you can pivot or expand your product or design offerings as necessary. Remember, the best niches can often lie at the intersection of your passion, skills, and market demand. That's it for this one. Happy researching.